My uncle told me I'd never amount to anything without a degree. Last week, he asked me for a job. I dropped out of college after one semester. The math didn't work. Student loans piling up, working 2 part-time jobs just to cover rent and textbooks, falling asleep in lectures because I'd been stocking shelves until 2 a.m. I sat in my dorm room one night, calculator open, and realized I'd be 40 before I paid off the debt, so I left. My Uncle David made sure everyone knew I was throwing my life away. At every family dinner, every birthday, every holiday, he'd find a way to bring it up. Still flipping burgers, Sean? When are you going to get serious? He'd lean back in his chair with this smug smile, MBA framed perfectly behind his desk, where everyone could see it during video calls. He worked in corporate marketing, middle management, thought he was hot stuff because he had a title with the word senior in it. My mom would try to change the subject. My dad would stare at his plate. My younger sister would kick me under the table like it was supposed to help, but Uncle David never let it go. He'd corner me after dinner, put his hand on my shoulder like he was doing me a favor, and launch into these speeches about the real world and professional credibility and how nobody takes you seriously without credentials. I started doing freelance video editing from my bedroom. My roommate's cousin needed a wedding video, paid me $200. It wasn't great work, honestly. I was figuring things out, but the couple loved it, posted it online, and suddenly I had 3 more inquiries. I bought a better camera with that money, then a stabilizer, then editing software that didn't crash every 20 minutes. Local businesses started reaching out. A pizza place wanted a commercial. A CrossFit gym needed promotional content. I charged cheap because I needed the work and the experience. Word spread slowly. My uncle laughed when he heard. Literally laughed. You're competing with teenagers on their phones. That's not a career, that's a hobby that might pay for gas money. I didn't argue, just kept working. I watched YouTube tutorials until 3 a.m. Learned color grading, sound design, motion graphics. Started reaching out to bigger clients with a portfolio that was actually starting to look professional. A real estate agency hired me for property tours, then another. Then a car dealership wanted a whole campaign, 6 videos, social media content, the works. I reinvested everything. New equipment, a better computer, software subscriptions, online courses. My uncle saw one of my real estate videos when he was house hunting. He sent it to the family group chat with the caption, "Look, Sean made a video for rich people. Still not a real job though." Nobody responded. My mom texted me privately to say she was proud of me. I moved out of my bedroom setup and rented a small studio space, hired an assistant editor because I couldn't keep up with the work, then a second shooter for bigger projects, then a production coordinator. We landed a contract with a regional hospital system, a tech startup, a chain of restaurants expanding across the state. 2 years after dropping out, I'm running a full production company. 6 full-time employees, an actual office with a conference room and a production studio, contracts with 3 major brands in the city. We just signed a deal worth $180,000 for a year-long campaign. I've got an accountant, a business manager, and a waiting list of clients. Last Tuesday, my phone rings. Unknown number, but local area code. I almost don't answer. "Sean, it's Uncle David." His voice was different, quieter, missing that confident edge. "I heard you're doing well with your business. That's great, really great." Long pause. "My company's downsizing. They're eliminating my whole department. I've been applying around, but the market's tough right now. I heard you were hiring. I've got 15 years of marketing experience, MBA, strong project management background." I let the silence sit for a second. "Yeah, send me your resume. We're looking for someone to handle client relations." Another pause. Then I asked if he still had that MBA framed, because we'd need wall space for client awards.